Anyway, guys, so I wanted to share this story with you because it kind of blew me away. It blew my mind. I was honestly kind of pissed off. So I have this client, good client. They had a problem where their bathroom, their vanity was leaking, and so it was leaking all over the place. He's like, "I really need it fixed. Can you come Friday?" He texted me 2 days ago. I said, "Sure." So I popped on over here early Friday morning, took care of that for him. Like, "Hey, you have anything else?" He's like, "Oh, I got a light bulb I can't figure out how to get out. Fix that for him. Anything else?" And then he brought me over to his windows and said, "What do you think about these windows?" So we had a quote to get these windows replaced. We went for a couple Anderson window contractors, and the first one came back with a quote of $2,000 a window for the windows, just for the materials and labor on top of that. But anyway, I said, "So why are you replacing the windows?" He said, "Well, they're really drafty, and this past winter was really uncomfortable. It was hard to keep the heat in the place, and our bills were pretty high, and it's not comfortable. We get a draft and it's cold." I said, "Okay." And he's like, and it seems like, I don't know if like the windows have shrunk, if the building's settled, what's going on, but they just don't latch either. I said, "Really? Let me see." And so I go and I look at it, and something that commonly comes up is the windows aren't shut, they're not latched. The homeowner will try to latch it shut with the lock, but the windows aren't shut all the way, so it won't grab hold. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. And so I unlatched the first one. I pushed up the top sash, pulled down the bottom sash, and latched it, and it made a nice tight seal. And I was like, "Whoa, I it's never done that before." I said, "Really?" I said, "When did you first notice this?" He's like, "Ever since we moved in years ago." So I went to look to another window, same thing. And the thing is, it was a little light. The spring on the top sash was a little bit light. And I said, "Well, the spring on here is a little light. It may have become disconnected. There could be a broken part. This is something we can order the parts for and replace it." But you can hold that top sash up while pulling the bottom one down, and you can latch it, and it makes a nice tight seal. And he was like, "Wow, that is amazing." And I look at it, these are double pane windows. They're probably argon gas filled or whatever's in them. And I said, how old are these windows? They look pretty good to me. And he said, "Well, the whole place got renovated in 2013. And I said, "These windows are fine. You don't need to replace these windows." He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." And the other guys didn't mention any of that to you. He's like, "No, they said that they could replace them. That's all they offered, was to replace these windows." So this is a client that I met on an Amazon home services job several years ago. I think it was for mounting a TV. So I went and I did a job at his house, did TV, whatever. And I've done several jobs for him in the past. And now he refers me out. So he's referred me to some great new clients. And I'm happy to do things like save him $9,000 on replacement windows. I can't believe contractors are telling him he has to replace these things. They don't need to be replaced. Whenever I hear an injustice like contractors telling you they need to replace windows, not a cool thing. And I don't believe in it. This is why the good clients keep calling me back. It's why they ask me for my referrals. It's why they give me referrals. And I love it. So, hey, if you're a contractor, if you're a TaskRabbit, if you're a gig worker, if you do Amazon Home Services, Craigslist, Angie's List, Thumbtack, any of that, I want to hear from you. Make a comment down below, even if you're not on the live, if this is recorded. Do me a favor, give a comment, do a like and follow. Everybody says that. I know it's not cool, but like and follow. Cool stuff is going to happen. You're going to want to be part of it. We're just starting to take off here, and I want to share my stuff with you, but I also want to learn from you guys. So post below in the comments any other similar situations you've had where you saved a client money, whether it's something they didn't need done, or you found a better solution, or you found a repair instead of a replacement. Hope you guys had a great week, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. Treat your clients right, and they'll treat you right.